Check out Alan Jones's abs, Manny.
But this is what you decided to come to the table with first.
You know what? I could have not told you this, Manny. This is left on the. This is, you know what? People first draft, okay? This is the first draft. You don't come at me for a first draft, and I said this is what it was going to be. And you've never seen this until right now, and I had no reason to expose my embarrassing work until now. That's what I was coming to the table with.
You know, because at 2:30 in my time, you text me alternative thumbnail. So I was like, how bad is the original thumbnail if you're thinking alternatives?
It's alternative 2 I sent you, actually.
And then we have this one.
Yeah. It's Tony Khan releasing all these people. Let my people go, Tony. Let my people go. Hey, let me tell you this. I know the title says Starks Black to WWE. Let me ask you that. They don't all need to be there. They don't all need to be there. And I'll tell Trunner, you don't have to sign all these people. Just saying.
Well, Starks would be a good pull for NXT, but I don't know if you've got anything left from Black and Miro. If we're being honest about it, what's left of them?
What have you done, Tony? What's left of
What
these
have you
people?
done to them, Tony?
Alistair Black and Rusev, my babies! My babies!
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I'm, of course, the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes, and he is
Marcus, the grand finale, aka the man of $1,000.
We also just want to point out he's not a producer because he can't do any producing. This is all Eric, by the way. If you see a chat message from the sharpshooters today, this is all Eric. He's here. He's here.
But he won't. But he decided not to be on the show for random reasons. No real good reason.
His silent protest is what I'm taking it as.
Yeah, I mean, he must be upset that his Chiefs lost. His Patrick Mahomes has lost. His Travis Kelce has lost. His Taylor Swift has lost.
Look at what they've done.
Fuck you. I am not that person. I didn't cheer none of those teams, so F you on that, okay?
You could have just been on the show. Instead, it's going to be an entire show.
Look how the graphics are messed up right here. Look at the graphics.
We could just easily remove them. Eric, I'm going to hit the turn on you and say Eric.
That turn is ineffective. That turn is ineffective if you've got logos all over you.
Oh shit. Yeah. I got logos all over me. I'm covered in logos. Who am I, Kanye West? I'm not doing the turn again. Say Eric.
Well, Eric's gone.
But, Betty, how are you doing on this Tuesday evening morning?
Before I answer that question, J.K. Smith has come out there with a threat, so someone's clearly offended. Good morning, good evening. Today's the day I should have worn my black Air Forces. This man is out there to kill.
He's out there on the prowl. He's out there on the prowl. Oh, beware if you see a man in black Air Forces. That should be a warning before every episode of our show. Warning. Black Air Forces are dangerous. They hurt people. Oh, dang, I don't want to take that phrase.
So, how's my day? My day has been fun. You know why?
Is that fun or fucked?
Fun. There's a little fluffy cloud that's just running around in my life right now.
Oh. Raindrops are dropping on your head.
It's just magical, Marcus.
Is it?
Marcus, you know, I've said on this show I'm a needy individual.
Yeah.
This dog. Can I pet that dog? What's up, my dog? Gives me all the love I need. She gives me all the love I need.
I don't care about your bitches,
to get through with my needy days.
Please stop talking to me about your bitch, Manny. The show isn't about that, okay? You're a fluffy bitch, okay? You're a little fluffy bitch. You know what? You may have a fluffy bitch, but I got a grown-ass dog barking in the background somewhere. His name's Jasper, and he don't give a damn about anybody's feelings.
Fuck you, Eric. while you're picking your nose. You fucking square.
Manny, so where's this dog? We want to explore him.
She's downstairs at the moment with
This is how we get our views up. Dogs and cats. Eric, Fiasco's over the hill. We would have used her, but she's over the hill. She's like 90 years old in cat years.
That cat trial for Fiasco the cat was one of the funniest segments of 2024.
It is. Too bad it's lost in the millions of footage we have. But Fiasco's, Fiasco is old and saying things that are inappropriate right now in front of people. It shouldn't be out there in public. Talking about make America great again for a cat.
Eric a bit ass pussy earlier.
What? Who? Oh, the cat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats do that.
Called Eric a Bap.
Either that cat is angry and grumpy or it has a contract with AEW. It's going to go to MJF.
I believe it stole Eric's morning donut.
You know, that cat going to have diabetes still, that sweet ass donut. Those are not good for you. They are really not. But you know what, Manny? We spent 5 minutes talking about nonsense. Let's talk about the important news in the world.
Okay. So AEW.
Oh, we're not starting with La Madrina.
No, why would we start with La Madrina?
I thought, Manny, you've been out here. You've been starving yourself. You changed yourself to a tree. You start calling yourself Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi. And you were like, you know what? From this day forward, I am not watching any pro wrestling until Elektra Lopez is off my TV. La Madrina must go. And Manny, your complaints were heard all weekend in the list of releases. They heard it. They were like, dang, we did miss La Madrina. She got the phone call. They let her go. I saw a quote from La Madrina talking about she's booked for 90 days, so fuck y'all. Although, Manny, I don't believe it was directed towards you exactly, but I did feel it. I did feel it because no one else was caring.
No one cared. No one cared. So I believe people cared about La Madrina because of the hate I had for La Madrina.
B-Fab won the war. I didn't see this coming.
But to credit B-Fab, she put in the work. She put in the work. Is she good? Is she still? Would you consider her great? No. Is she below the Natty level? Yeah.
Is that the standard for women's wrestling? The Natty level? What is that?
It's the Natty level. That's like what would you call it? We used to call Cody a 2-star general.
Yeah, but the Natty level?
Natty
is that calling Natty the worst, or is that like the mid?
No,
that's as mid as you can get.
Natty's consistent. She's the bar, as Eric just spoke. Natty's the bar. You get as close as you can to Natty. If you're not close to Natty, that means you shouldn't be on that roster. Yeah, if you're not as good as Natty, you shouldn't be there.
Natty is not the bar. Natty is more of a strip club at a lunch. You've seen her Instagram. All she does, thirst trap.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby, how you doing? You want me to dance for you a little bit? I'm gonna swing on this pole for you. Oh, there go my hip. Why didn't you eat your vegetables before I start dancing?
Yeah, so La Madrina's gone. To be fair, there's a few others that I thought could be on the chopping block.
Oh, man, you got your wish, okay?
No.
You made a list of Santa Claus. Santa Claus delivered your gift, and all of a sudden you going, no, but I want more. Now you're bloodthirsty.
No, because I thought the moment they released Isla Dawn, it was like they might release a tag partner too, Alba Fire. So I'm surprised they're keeping her around because she is a very good wrestler, but like so is Isla Dawn. But like obviously we've said you can't have that type of character when you've got Alexa Bliss floating around. But the more pressing matters are AEW have started to do their own releases, and it's more of the problematic kind. Malachi Black has been reported to be leaving or finished with AEW for the last 2 years. You got Miro, whose last match was against Andrade, who's also was Andrade's last match, and he went to WWE. So we haven't seen Miro. Miro's been in AEW for about 4 years. Miro's been on TV.
Go ahead.
Miro's been on TV for about 2 years. So Miro's been off TV since.
Manny, you can't even measure Miro's TV time in months, years. You can measure in days.
Yeah.
And be all right. Miro showed up probably on 13 episodes of Dynamite. I'm going to say that straight up. There's not much. And you know what? For about 16 weeks or whatever it was when he was TNT champion, they had a star. They squandered it. God's favorite champion, the Redeemer, and all that shit. And talk about his hot, flexible wife. and how he had to forsake the guy. That was some gold stuff, and I don't know how any of that didn't work out for him.
So, Eric posed a question. Do you think Miro was the first broken promise by Tony? I thought Aleister Black came in first before Miro.
No, Aleister Black came in when Cody got kicked in the face by him. Miro was first.
Yeah.
But,
Well, Miro came in doing that stuff with Kip.
yeah, doing the game over stuff and
Yeah.
video. Like, it was nonsense. It took him some time to fight. We thought he was dead in the water. And then he came back with the as, God's favorite champion and all that. And it was like, oh, we got something here. They found it. And then all of a sudden it was like, nah, you gotta, we're not doing anything.
But then the bigger flop is, I think, what they did with the House of Black, because that could have been big. That could have been big for them.
Popular group for doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they could have actually done stuff. They could have actually held titles that were meaningful, but that wasn't. And then obviously now you got Ricky Starks as well, who's been trying to get released for the longest of time.
I'll tell you how bad of a job they did with Aleister Black in the House of Black and all that. One on ETE, the returning show one day. We were talking about them earlier on. How
back. This man is doing flips.
This man gonna be flipping. He gonna be housing in the glory. He's turning his. No, we're gonna be big at that point, man. I'm gonna leave you guys behind for a wrestling star. I'm leaving you guys behind.
Hey Jamal, I'm just saying you can't do that one knee pad look. It looks terrible.
Do the sling, do the Andre the Giant sling lead. No one's doing that these days. The Scrap Daddy. He could be the Black Adam Pierce.
Yeah, you can carry on the legacy.
NWA
of the
champion.
Jerry the King Lawler. The King of Memphis.
I doubt if he's going that way. I doubt it's going. Well, anyway, we said, that we were like, the House of Black is doing nothing. They're doing nothing with them. And we were saying that from the beginning. And to the point, when I say Aleister Black instead of Malachi Black, it is proof that he did absolutely nothing in AEW. Because normally, I would start mixing it up and be like, oh, because with Bryan Danielson, you go, oh, that's Bryan Danielson. That's not Daniel Bryan anymore. Or, there's a many other wrestlers that you go, oh, that's so-and-so. But if I'm still calling you by your WWE slave name, you ain't doing shit. Cope.
Yeah, I ain't calling him Cope. Just can't. Although,
like, I don't call FTR the Revival anymore. That's how you know they were actually trying.
AEW's still on probation.
Yeah, they still got the ankle bracelet on. They're still walking around. Can I leave my house? But with all these releases, Manny, the big question I have for you, why not Ray Phoenix, man? Let him go. Let him go. Why do this to Ray? Why? He's starving. This is bullshit.
You know
Ray Phoenix want to be at WrestleMania, damn it. I can book it right now.
I want to see what they do with Penta first before they bring him in. So let him buy this time, fix up all his lingering injuries, because he did have a few that took him out for a bit. Let him heal up and come back refreshed, because his style is ridiculous, Marcus.
I know, and I'm curious how they want to do Ray Phoenix and WWE. He can't just do a dive. I need to see him run the ropes
he revs up like Sonic. It's like, and then he spins, and then he misses the person because he always overshoots, and he hits the guardrail. He always dies.
He can save the WWE's disgusting tag team division. He can save it single-handedly.
I believe Penta's always been speaking English. It's just Tony never wanted him to speak English.
But yet Andrade was on every week.
But Marcus, speaking.
Oh, there's also a low-key kind of contract expiring too that I almost added to this because it was happening. Soraya, her contract's apparently expiring.
Yeah, do you know what?
I mean, it's not a big deal as it used to be back when she was Paige or she had Total Divas money and ran around and stuff and was snorting coke with Del Rio. It's different.
They could put her on that LFG show where it's Legends Future Greats thing.
They got Mickey James there.
Yeah, but I don't think Mickey's the type of person you want there.
And I won't. Excuse me, Manny. Let me be frank. You think Paige is a good example?
Yeah.
She lived a wild life.
Marcus,
Her 20s were wild.
She put that NXT title to new heights. Sticky heights.
She also had that whole phase with Alberto El Patron, Manny.
Yeah, well, everyone has a bad day, but Ricky Starks, he seems the most likely to be WWE bound.
Oh, that's Cody's boy.
Yeah,
Cody gonna get his friend a job on the main roster too. I don't think NXT.
No, I think he needs to go NXT because if you look at that main card, that main upper men's card, the main event scene for Overfemi, outside of Trick, who else is there? And don't you even dare recommend me Eddie Thorpe.
The audacity. Well, I think Ricky is too old to go to NXT, and him and Ethan Page are just going to clash anyway. I don't think.
Well, I think
he
Ethan's
goes main
moving up.
roster.
So the reason for most of the WWE releases over the weekend was to make room for the NXT call-ups coming up in the next few months, which makes sense. Like if you're not actually doing things with some of these people, let them go and make money elsewhere.
So it wasn't to bring in Miro, Ricky Starks, and that was, excuse me, wow, and Aleister Black almost died. That was a violent cough. Or Aleister Black.
No.
That's why I need water.
No, but I feel like this is. I felt like these releases, the WWE releases, were justified. I mean, a lot of them will. No one wants to lose their job, but like a lot of them will land on their feet.
Yeah. Except for
the only one I don't
Lopez,
think will land. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna land on her feet.
Well, she's gonna land on her feet. You wanna know why? OnlyFans. I'm showing feet. I got WWE. Someone's gonna be out there. It's like, oh, I miss Alexa Lopez. She's gonna show her feet, and she's gonna make money on OnlyFans. It's the business. It's the business. She's gonna land on her feet. Also rumored in the WWE releases standpoint, according to the dirt sheets, people were shocked and took it back and gasped that Carmelo was not released in this batch of releases. Which I was like, Carmelo, yeah.
Carmella.
Carmelo Hayes.
Why is he
Black.
being considered for being racist? Not racist.
I'm sorry to mess up the.
Run in.
Marcus,
God, disqualification.
I personally felt that the whole Carmelo story, which is people trying to get traction of trying to put names in the release and stuff like that. I don't think Carmelo's even close to being released by the WWE roster. That's all I gotta say.
You know, I could have said that. I was going to say that. You jumped in.
Yeah, but I wanted to cut you off.
Stole my point.
I did.
You could have been on the show. You chose not to. We could have introduced you properly
Marcus,
to a Raw if you wanted. Instead, you came out here with no music introduction and just walked out here and started talking. That's disrespectful.
No, but that's why. He didn't raise his arm, though.
Marcus, I'm a man of principle. You invited me multiple times to the show, but Manny never invited me. So therefore, that's why I didn't want to show up until you start talking about Melo.
You some 60-year-old black woman? Get out of here, man.
I'm a 60-year-old vampire. That's what I am. I'm a fucking vampire. I gotta be invited in.
All right, I've got one bonus story.
Okay.
WWE has filed to trademark the following names. You tell me, as an aspiring young wrestler, which name you would like to have.
Okay.
Osiris Griffin.
Take it. I take it. There ain't been a Osiris Griffin before. You call me FG.
I think you're jumping the gun too early.
Fuck you,
Fuck you. I don't get to change my name.
Hayes Jameson.
No.
Nah. Sounds like a slave name.
London.
No, that sounds like a bad hoe in London.
Well, this guy sounds like.
Can we guess their race?
This next guy sounds like a fullback for the Dillon Panthers. Harley Riggins.
I like Harley Riggins. I like that one.
You know what? He took it from Harley Ray somewhere.
I like Riggins. Give me
Riggs. I'm gonna say black man.
Harley Riggins.
Yeah, I imagine him with an afro with some sideburns like Harley Race.
Harley Riggins, ambiguous. He's like the light skinned brother who probably could have been released too.
It's gonna be a woman. It's gonna be a woman. Harley's a woman's name as well.
Summer Sorrell.
That's a
woman.
That's two S's. That's too close.
Hey, let me tell you this, Manny. That is a blonde white woman.
We got Jax Presley.
No.
I think of Jax Presley.
No, I always
Prince
think
Presley.
I think of Prince Presley and Nia Jackson. I don't think those two goes well together.
There's a Mason holiday, and I hate the way this is spelled. MASYN.
They haven't had much success with people named Mason, so that could be risky.
Holiday can work. I can see the holiday being like a catchphrase or something. As you know, almost like Rusev Day, but stealing it.
Draco.
You know what? I can see Triple H bringing Rusev back just to make money off Rusev Day when Vince refused to.
So Draco Knox.
I like Draco. That's like a good. He's gonna be with OTM. I already know that.
Draco, he's stealing my shit. You don't need Soldier Boy coming at him.
Draco. Don't be like Marvel.
Or is he a Malfoy? Malfoy, or you think Soldier Boy? What do you think he's going after?
Malfoy. I think he's more relevant.
I got a Malfoy as well.
So I'm gonna do a spin-off of this name, but Tate Wilder.
Nobody can be named Tate. Nobody can be named Tate.
But I'm gonna be Dutch Wilder.
So Tate Wilder, it just sounds like a jobber. I wouldn't take that name. I think I'm still going with Chris Caspian or whatever the hell my name was.
Braxton Cole, Chantel Monroe, and Aria Bennett.
Chantel Monroe's black.
Chantel Monroe's black. But would you be shocked if that's Nikita Lyons' new name? I wouldn't be shocked.
I don't need her to be around. That's the name I'm disappointed. They could have kept La Madrina and let Nikita go, but that's just me.
Nikita makes me laugh. Like, La Madrina gives me nothing at this point. Nikita makes me laugh on her random conversation.
So
what name were you guys? What names did you take?
I mean, I told you Dutch Wilder or Tate Wilder or whatever.
I took the first one. Eric, what name you taking?
Harley Riggins.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's the one I like. Did you guys see the story that was posted in the Mid-Card Mess today about Marvel sending cease and desist orders to WWE about trademark? And I was just wondering, was it because of Rey Mysterio? Because I'm pretty sure they didn't care about DIY dressing up like Marvel characters because no one pays attention to them anyway. Do you think it was just because of Rey Mysterio?
Why? Because he's the greatest mask. They bill him as the greatest masked person alive.
Well, he really was Spider-Man at times.
Because his likeness will be put over all over the internet more than anybody. I just think Marvel just realized that, you know what? You guys suck right now. No one cares.
All right. We've dibbled and dabbled. It's 20 minutes
Captain
into the
America.
show.
What the hell were you thinking?
You can't go after Black Cap.
I can't.
Are you not going to go see him?
I'm going to see it, but I don't expect anything.
Is Seth in it still? Or did they cut him completely?
They cut him completely.
Those bastards. I hope that movie fails for cutting out Seth. I just wanted to see him walk in. Come on, Cap. Come on, Cap.
Mark, why does your cap sound like you also sound like Shannon? Come on, Cap. Come on, Skip. You live in between.
Because his cap is more blacker than anyone.
Yeah, this is Black Cap. Black Cap. That's what they should have called the movie. It would have got more traction.
No, they should have called it
oh my God. Huh?
Like no cap.
No cap.
No cap. Black Cap America. Like
Brave and the Bold. Brave and the Bold for us putting out this movie. Just give us another Black Panther, man. They could have just did that. I'm talking about recast Black Panther and we could have did it.
Man, I love the Penta walk. That's my favorite walk, especially when he walks out with the fire spinning with a little like that. It get me every time. I was upset that he.
Wait, you did not care about the Penta walk when it was in the All Elites.
Did they put fireworks behind it with a spin? Fireworks? No, they did not.
You were easily impressed.
You so easily pleased.
Hey, and once he started speaking English, it was a totally different ball game.
Okay, Donald.
So easily pleased. It's ridiculous how easily pleased you are.
You need a blonde wig to go with your orange face right now. This is ridiculous.
Okay, so Raw kicked off. Raw kicked off with Jey Uso, as he should. Gunther attacks Jey Uso when he went for the second round.
Goddamn right,
you goddamn right. I couldn't take it again. I couldn't take it. Goddamn it. Somebody was gonna get hurt. I'm not even around anybody. The only knife in my house, a butter knife, and I would have threw it at my neighbor's door.
Marcus. I'm orange for you now. There you go.
You look more like Taz. You look like Taz on the day they fell into a chocolate.
Say no doubt. Say no doubt.
No doubt.
It's not even like Taz. No doubt.
he gets bonus points, even though he was aiming for Pat. Even though he was aiming for Pat McAfee, he threw his
Killed
jacket
that
and it hit a kid.
So the question for you guys: what's better, throwing a drink or a jacket at a kid? I
You
think
don't
I
throw
like
alcohol.
throwing a jacket.
You don't throw alcohol in a kid's face. But I'm gonna tell you this: that fucking jacket probably hurt more. That jacket hurt more because he threw it at a 90-mile-per-hour rate. He may get signed by the Dodgers by the end of the week. That's how hard he threw it at that kid. Because I noticed that right away. I was like, oh, he's dead. That person's dead.
Sucks.
I tell you what, that kid's going to WrestleMania too.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
And he's
first
not gonna
time-
have dick on his breath, unlike some people.
But this was the first. This was the first time that Gunther spelled. No, can't even get out. This
Jesus,
was the
man.
first time that Gunther looked relevant in this situation. I thought it was a good opening segment. When Jay was like, "I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm fighting you." I'm like, "Why shouldn't you do this? We all know you wasn't fighting Cody. We know that."
Cody's the easier fight.
Yeah. Good little bitch. They already beat Cody. He's taking credit for beating Cody Roman last year anyway. I could beat
Beat
Cody.
up Cody for 2 years.
Yeah. Let me add this though. WrestleMania is a long time away. It's 70-something days or whatever it is. What the fuck?
those days
What
will
they
keep
gonna
up.
do? What are we gonna do for this time?
We're practically
Now
in the
they-
middle of March, February now.
Yeah, we got to the end of April to get to this. What are they gonna do? This seemed like the final build kind of attack.
Well, I'm just happy that they may have nixed the Goldberg match because I don't think anybody really wanted the Goldberg match because I know I didn't. Like,
that was never gonna. I don't think that was ever gonna happen.
I was like, because like I just Goldberg just don't do it for me. He's never have, never will. And I was just happy to see that Gunther actually had some moxie behind him this week. I mean, he's been flat since he's been champion, and I thought this was some good momentum for him.
Can I add he's been flat since he lost Imperium? Since he lost his Ludwig and Vinny?
Vinny was holding it. Vinny was not holding him back. It's Ludwig. Ludwig. The moment you lost Ludwig, I feel that he's lost a bit of him.
He lost some gravitas. He lost his Paul Heyman. It's just Brock out there.
Because every supervillain has a goon. He doesn't have a goon, so he's out there doing stuff on his own. And Ludwig was the best goon ever. And I don't even know what Ludwig is doing because like he's feuding with low-level people that is below his standards. But that's just me.
No, he's feuding with Penta.
I
know.
And he's having Pete go out there and do his dirty work.
They are some strange bedfellows, man. Strange bedfellows.
I imagine Gunther and Ludwig teaming up together to fight the Usos at one of these shows. I can see it happening. Big Jim ain't doing shit.
Rhea says if Liv makes it to WrestleMania, she'll deal with her then until the top girl makes a decision on who to face at WrestleMania, and she thinks she's using it as a stalling tactic to stay relevant. Io confronts Rhea saying she cost her WrestleMania, and thus she is coming for her. Shut up, Io.
You know, I'm sick of this nice ass Io. That's all we got throughout the show. Nice ass Io.
Hey, you know what? You attract more bees with honey, and that's how she got her title match.
Was not expecting that analogy at all.
Me being
you know what?
positivity.
I was not expecting that to make sense at all. As soon as you said that, I was like, where he going? Oh, bees and honey does make sense.
Wow.
You attract more bees with knees. That's what you do.
No, that don't make no damn sense, Marcus.
Yeah, I know. That's what I expected you to say. Bees knees or something.
You know
like that.
when I randomly show up on a Tuesday and Thursday show, I'm a little bit more intellectual. You know.
Well, you're the only one supporting Cameron Grimes these days, so go ahead.
So Liv Morgan and Raquel take on damage control. Io busted Liv open.
What the hell was that? Why would you say it like that?
Why not? Io busted Liv open with a knee when breaking up a pin. Io hits a moonsault for the win after kicking out of an assisted oblivion with Raquel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't normally say this. The women's tag team division is back. This match was amazing. I enjoyed the hell out of this for no reason. Don't know why. I was invested. I didn't know who was going to win. It's rare when you see a match like this where you go, it can go either way here.
You know, Marcus,
it was a good match.
You hit the nail on the head, and I was happy to see that Dakota did not get injured. One of my favorite spots is when she went for the big boot, and Raquel missed, and her foot was still stuck on the side of the apron, and she went and banged her head against the thing. I was like, oh, that looks like that hurts. But overall, this match exceeded all expectations. Very entertaining, and I thought that was the very. I thought they got a really good show in Nashville. Like they really, when it came to wrestling wise, and this was a good one to start the show with.
And let me also add this, Eric, and that was a poignant analysis right there.
No doubt.
No doubt. Eric's new friend catchphrase. Like mine is nuclear. Like the chat GPT.
Nuclear.
Oh, he went nuclear. Raquel and Liv.
Yeah.
Should they become the new women's tag team champions? I feel like this is the best use of Liv Morgan as a tag wrestler.
I mean, it would further whatever's going on with the Judgment Day, to be honest, with this whole Finn thing as well.
Oh, I know what's going on there. I'm saving my analysis. What's going on here?
You know,
Yeah.
I actually would like to see Miss Jackson and Lash get it, but I can understand putting the title on Liv because she's not going to be in a title picture anyway. So I could see that happening. And just, do we see if it's going to be Bianca turning on Naomi, or is Naomi turning on Bianca, or how does Jay play into this role? But I feel like that's what's going to come out to it. Like, that's how they're going to win the title.
Manny wasn't expecting us to stop talking, so we have to listen to him tight.
Yeah. So,
Manny, sorry guys. Manny's in the message boards. Manny's that guy in the message boards with 3 different accounts, arguing with himself just to get it on.
Manny's in multiple accounts trying to drive the numbers up for our network. I get what he's doing. Go ahead, hacker.
Go ahead.
He got a hacking hat on.
I'm actually just talking to my aunt about the dog, because she's not currently eating at the moment.
Oh
no! Do we have to play Sarah McLaughlin right now?
It's in a new environment, so you have to be very
that's what it is. Lyra Valkyria takes on Bailey. Roxanne watches from ringside. Bailey wins. Surprisingly, good back and forth match.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
But let me ask you something. Let me ask you both something. Should Lyra be losing when you really should be building up this Intercontinental title?
No. But yeah, you're right. But she shouldn't be losing. I agree with you, but I don't know. I'm not gonna fix it.
I can understand your perspective, but you know what? She was too moisturized to win that match. Her thighs were shining. And I was like, why is she so moisturized? She was slippery. But I think that the way that they saved this is that you put in the fact that Bailey is a former multi-time world champion. So on paper, she may be better than Lyra, and they also point out the fact that Lyra looked up to her and things like that, and they gave her a lot of good offense. I do think that the right person won, but they should have did this before she became the champion, or the champion should have never been involved inside of qualifying to begin with. That's just my opinion, but I think Lyra will be okay. Marcus, you got anything else to add to that?
I thought
Betty's message. Go ahead.
Shoot. All right. I agree. I don't think she should have lost. I think there should have just been a different opponent. I think it was a bad matchup to have. The match was fine. The matchup was fine. The match was fine. It's just that it doesn't make sense to we're gonna have this champion get beat. They already had Chelsea Green, I believe, get her ass whooped already on SmackDown, not qualify, or was that just Piper?
But I think Chelsea is the one that's more of a comic relief, so she's supposed to lose. The thing that I also thought was very strange about the whole entire match, and I'm not taking anything away from the match, is that you showed me Roxanne Perez in the match, and I assumed that she was going to get involved some way, somehow. And all we saw her was in the audience. I'm like, is she going to go after Lyra for the Intercontinental title?
She's beefing with Bailey right now.
I know she is. And the fact that she didn't cost Bailey the match or interfere, I was a little disappointed with that.
Because you know what? They're going to fight in the chamber. And she's getting in because Roxanne is competing next week to get into the chamber
because of how long she was in the Rumble. They justified that with that.
This is a slow bring in of Roxanne Perez, and this was a smooth transition of, this isn't a big, I'm showing up after the day of WrestleMania or anything like that. She had a nice Royal Rumble debut. We're going to have her compete on Raw. She's going to be in the chamber, and it seems seamless, similar to Lash and Jakari, who were just showing up seamlessly on Raw or SmackDown. And I felt it was the more natural approach of a call-up and debut.
Would you take the title off of Lyra and give it to Roxanne?
No, not yet. That's just mean.
It's too early. You can't.
That's just mean.
Lyra's growing on me, though. Lyra's growing on me. I mean, I think
unless you give her some type of redemption story where she loses it after one defense and then comes back and runs, makes that title something, but I don't think so. Right now.
Labatrina's not running the bingo no more.
Yeah, but she's not gonna earn for D'Angelo anymore. But I think Roxanne's not the person to do that story with, though, Manny. If I'm bringing in Roxanne, who is the prodigy and calling herself a very generational talent and hyped up like Booker T, I'm not gonna have her go in there and lose. Just
I don't
win the title.
Personally, I don't think Roxanne should be going to Raw. I think she should go to SmackDown and take the mid-card title off Chelsea, which would be a lot more easy, which would make more sense.
So, but that means
Chelsea-
you got to turn
Chelsea-
Roxanne face, though.
You're turning her back face.
And I don't think she's
You
a
don't
good
have
face.
to though. You
You
don't
do.
have to.
You
You
do.
don't because Roxanne's heel would out heel Chelsea because Chelsea's heel is a bit more lovable.
I will point out, though, I am looking forward to
good
find out
argument.
who's on security detail for Chelsea because she did tell Piper she needed more security. And Piper was
Yeah,
like,
and the
how
plan
many people
was
hate
apparently
you?
to be Blur. The plans were apparently that it was supposed to be Blur. The additional
Oh,
security.
it's gonna be blah. But maybe Blah was like, I'm nobody's muscle. I'm not taking pins. I'm not taking
Yeah.
Chelsea Green's pins.
That makes
So
sense.
that could be why she's gone. But you know what? They have 5,000, 1,500 different women on that NXT roster just standing around doing nothing.
Izzy
Make
Dane.
Nikita Lyons the muscle.
Or you can bring up that big buff lady that they had on NXT that we don't know.
You gonna
about
just
wrestling.
bring her up who we've never seen her do anything.
But she
You're
looks like muscle. That's all that you need. You need the aesthetic more than anything.
maybe it's Jordan Grace.
Mm,
She can heal it
No.
up with Chelsea. Turn her face. She can basically be the Jacob Fatu of that group. Just do all the work.
Penn tried a video package. I think we forgot to add. Thinking about it, we forgot to add Io, Kyrie, and Shinsuke to this list of people of the rankings of learning to speak English.
Oh no, I didn't add. Yeah, I knew about Io. I forgot about Kyrie. Shinsuke is
Kyrie.
okay.
I didn't know Kyrie-
Shinsuke is in Toyota commercials, Manny. How dare you?
No, he doesn't do anything in those colors. He does this look.
no, but the thing is, Shinsuke can actually speak very passable English, but they don't do it. It just is what it is. I mean, and I think he's more menacing with his subtitles that he's in the back listening to everybody's conversation for whatever reason.
Just hugging his United States title. Shinsuke with another lengthy title reign where he doesn't actually defend anything or show up. Just
Or nobody
walks
even
around.
challenges for the title. This is what happens.
Soon, maybe soon. So are you putting them? Are they higher or lower than Andrade? Because Andrade is the bottom standard. Are they higher or lower than Andrade? They're not Penta.
I haven't actually ever heard Kyrie speak, so I'm putting her below.
You heard her
I'm
play the
putting her-
flute.
Yeah, but Manny,
I haven't played flute.
Manny, don't play with your life like that, though, man. Don't put her at the bottom because she
Why,
might cut you.
Kyrie is a bad bitch, but I'll put her above Dragon Lee.
Wait, Dragon Lee can't speak English?
believe
Have
he
you ever heard
can.
him speak?
I think I've heard him speak. I think
I
he's
thought he spoke perfectly good. I thought Dragon Lee was more American than he was. Like,
So you thought he was more Dragon than Lee?
yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
yeah. I never questioned that he couldn't speak English. He just doesn't speak.
Boy, will Ray Phoenix get in there? I'm just saying. Tony, you fool! You fraud! I don't care about these other people. These other people don't have to. I don't. Ray, just get the Lucha
I
Bros.
mean, like,
Just
right now,
just
he
give
can
me back my
actually-
Ray Phoenix. I can't yell. How about that dive? Have you noticed I've not yelled that like 2 years?
Like, the
because
thing about
he's
Tony
gone.
is like, would it hurt him if he decided to let Ray come back and actually give him some shine? Maybe he would want to stay. Like outside.
Oh
the
no,
shadow of
it's
his
done.
brother?
It's too late. The damage
It's too
is
late,
done.
and
Oh, yeah,
I can't
because-
put him out there. I can't put him
Oh.
out there because he may go full Kanye West and start saying shit.
No. I forgot. They Kawhi'd him. They Kawhi'd him, the doctors and stuff like that. He was mad about the doctors of AEW and stuff. So
Yeah.
can't do
He ain't
that.
come back. If you were to come back, and I knew that big shiny light at WWE is waiting for me, man, I'm wrestling the worst matches you've ever seen in your life.
you
Headlock.
not walking the turnbuckle no more. You ain't walking that rope. You like
Put me in. Yeah, I ain't walking the rope. I ain't diving. Put me in a bear hug. 3 minutes. I get out. Body slam me. That's it.
Man,
That's
what's the next
it.
thing
Pin.
What we moving on to? What's going on next?
So Ludwig says if he sets his eyes on you, i.e. Penta, he's not going to stop until you're done for good. Which
Hold on,
prompts
he
Pete
got-
Dunne to appear.
He got that line from Giovanni. I know it. That's what Giovanni was telling to Tiffany Stratton before he got caught.
I just want to point out that Ludwig is he's writing checks that he ain't never cashed before.
No.
I mean, he talking like he a bad bitch, but I ain't never seen him do nothing. But you know what? Peacock and be cocky like you always been, Ludwig. Do your thing, man. But you know what, Ludwig? You always been my favorite. But right now, you're dealing with my favorite Mexican, known as Penta, right now, and I can't deal
Your
with that.
favorite Mexican
Yeah.
in all the lands, or just in wrestling? Where are we at right now with that?
This is my favorite WWE Mexican.
Pete Dunne wants to make it clear he didn't.
Over
call
Santos?
out.
No, on Raw. I put the asterisk right there.
It's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going. You're living in this random moment of Penta.
All right, can we finish the show?
No, we can't, Manny.
This is why he wasn't invited by me on the show, because this would happen. He likes to do this on a Tuesday and Thursday
Manny, it's
show.
40 minutes in. We're almost done anyway. You act like we wouldn't be talking about the movie Ghostbusters or some
And
shit.
Manny, I
right
got
now.
9 minutes before I get into the lobby, so it's okay. We'll be fine.
I hope you don't get those tickets.
I hope I don't either. I can't afford these damn tickets.
The tickets he's talking about is Beyonce. Miss Surprise.
Pete says he wants to make it clear he didn't come out to help him last week and he would never help someone like him. Ludwig got in his way. I believe when he said someone like him, I meant because he's a German and he's an Englishman.
Yes. I believe so too. I felt that. I'd never help somebody like
I'm
you.
gonna be honest. I was shocked that Butch wasn't on the list of people being released. Just saying. But I guess he is a good hand to have around for battles and stuff like that.
He's still young. He's still young, man. He's still only like 31.
That's what we consider young now.
He was in his 20s for his whole WWE career, basically. Young is 30. I mean, when you got people wrestling at 55 and 48 and 46 and shit on all brands and promotions, 30 is young.
Yeah, he's 31.
I mean, why did you trust me?
Marcus, you're not right often, so
I'm right
it's
all the
okay.
time. You just never fact check it.
Okay, Marcus, tell me what AJ Styles did.
So, AJ came out there and he was all phenomenal. His hair was blowing in the wind. He was out there saying his career almost ended. He was like, oh my God, that was a career thing. Most people been done. But he said, no, Alan Jones still got stuff left in the tank to show.
So he cut Jeff Jarrett's promo pretty much. That's what he did.
But you know what? He's 10 or 15 years younger.
Marcus, and he's 10 to 15
not the
times
point.
more accomplished as Jeff Jarrett. And
he's not going on a retirement tour, by the way.
That's not the point.
So
go ahead. Sorry.
he's out there, he's talking his jive. And then, and then my favorite Mexican wrestler shows up. Dom Mysterio comes out there.
But I consider him American more than Mexican.
No, he's Mexican.
He's Mexican American.
Caliente.
But you know what? I don't know how I can support him since he is a Padres fan. Well, anyway, Mr. Chicken Tendies come out there, and he's like, AJ, you washed, man. You washed. Nobody know you. No one care about you. Your family don't want you to come home, AJ. Retire. Carlito's with him, by the way, at his side. And trying to calm the crowd and giving evidence that he wasn't wearing skinny jeans. By talking about, look how loose they are. Anyway, they jump AJ. Carlito gets the phenomenal forearm. Match is set up next week. Also in the back, Braun Breaker in cowboy hat stares down AJ Styles to death. Maybe that's our WrestleMania match for the Intercontinental title.
Yep. And then Seth.
Those were detailed notes without having notes right there, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Was he wearing a Falcons hat or an Eagles hat when he walked into the
did?
stadium, Marcus?
Do you know what I did?
Who?
I asked
Alan.
you, I made you talk so you couldn't get distracted by Eric.
Because nothing stops me talking. I don't remember, Eric, what he was wearing. I'm saying he was wearing neither. Since he's from Atlanta.
No, I think he had an Eagles hat on.
It was probably a Falcon. It'd be a Falcons hat, if anything.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Goddamn Eagles. Goddamn their fan base. Made me root for you. I didn't know how I was gonna feel when I was watching the game and the blowout was happening. And I would appreciate it so much. Because I thought I was indifferent. And then I learned Marcus, you have deep-seated hate for random reasons.
Sometimes when your bias, sometimes when your bias
shocked
comes
me.
out, it shocks you because normally I'm not invested into a Super Bowl either. But seeing that mollywhopping made me feel good. And that one, and that one, you saw when he got sandwiched, almost when he was like taken out, where he was hit and then they popped him in the face. I was like, yeah, get him. Because when the game started, I was like, man, we own this Patrick Mahomes bullshit again with this weak ass pass interference call. Who knows that play was not going to be it? Jalen Hurts was out there hurting him. That was a hurt syndicate and a hurt business.
We heard people. We heard people.
Seth Rollins
heard a lot of
anything, but
Finn shows up, all short and shit.
Yeah, he looked really short.
He looked extra short. He looked like a little kid.
He was on the bottom step of the pedestal.
But I believe it's because Seth was wearing his heels.
Probably. But it was like, goddamn, Finn, you short as hell.
It don't matter. You know, next Monday, Seth versus Finn, come on. Like, you know, that just puts you in the seat right there. You got to want to see that match.
You do, but we know the result. Seth.
Do you?
Seth.
Is that guaranteed? You don't know that's
guaranteed. You got to continue to feud with him and Punk and all that stuff.
Would you bet one of your
Finn
thousands
don't fit there. Right. I would bet one of my thousands. And Finn don't fit the story right now. Finn is on his leadership bullshit. Talking about, hey, you guys got to listen to me and all that. Where I believe, as Liv was beaten and battered in the back now trying to chill him
Bad
out.
and bougie.
Oh. Ben is on his way out of the Judgment Day, and we're about to get face fed anyway coming soon. And you know who's taking over the Judgment Day? You know who's taking over the Judgment Day? A black man. Not just any black man, an Alistair black man.
Oh, that could make sense in so many ways.
He fits right in. Yes, he's not
wearing his Undertaker style suits.
Yeah, you know, they go back to being rooted in darkness instead of this clubhouse shit.
Okay, where are we? American Made versus the War Raiders. Go on.
Go ahead, Ivar.
How long has the fat Creed brother been laughing at people when they
It's
fight?
been going on for months now.
Oh, because I just noticed it. But my favorite point is when they were doing the punches each other and he did the low belly punch. I was like, I ain't seen a random breadbasket punch in a low punch. I was like,
I love a
fuck
gut
you
punch.
doing?
I love a gut punch.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Because you don't expect it. You don't expect it. You never
So we
expect
get gut punches all the time. To be honest, we get gut punches all the time, but we never get a solo gut punch. It's always in combinations. This was a motherfucker.
This match was more entertaining than what it deserved to be entertaining by. I didn't know who was going to win this match. It's like the very first opening tag match. And on top of that, Ivy now was useless. She should have helped her boys win. Why did they throw it all the way at the end? I do not know. I don't know why they decided they was going to hit him with the belt. But damn it, you know what?
They knew they lost. They knew it was
had
over.
very good chemistry with each other, and I will look forward to seeing the next match between these guys.
That's what the Creed brothers do, right?
Yeah.
They have good matches.
Thing is that they haven't really been having that good of a matches since the
main roster.
pairing with Gable. No, since the pairing with Gable.
Yeah, but they don't get used. They haven't really been used. They've kind of been there as Gable's
flunkies
muscle.
And the chunky one is starting to get really more annoying the more I see him.
Yeah.
They're
not
not a
really
good thing
brothers,
or a bad
right?
thing?
Bad
They're
thing.
really brothers.
Brutus is annoying.
They're really brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brutus is holding Julius back, man.
And for the record, I don't think we do that no more. I don't think the wrestling lies about brotherhood anymore. Not since Kane and Undertaker or Edge and Christian. I think everybody's been a legit brother ever since.
Rhea tells Io not that she owes her anything, but in 3 weeks she's got a title match.
Man, you should have just ad-libbed. She said, not that you owe me anything, but that $300 you bought last week, I kind of need that back.
Marcus, do you know the Creed brothers' real last name, Marcus? They named after dog Casper. They're the Caspers.
Oh, that's scary. I've been worried about them for years.
CM Punk comes out. He says he's upset just because he was upset because Cena just by passing, he bypassed qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. It's the past tense because Cena is a legend and deserves to call his shot. Bad news is he's going to beat the crap out of him and beat him and go to WrestleMania. He shares a threat to Drew McIntyre. Logan comes out. They go back and forth. not much worth talking about. Logan, and then it's Logan versus Rey Mysterio.
Logan was sloppy in this match, but it was still an entertaining match.
Both of them. They both started off sloppy. They sloppy because they couldn't decide who was supposed to hip toss who.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't blame Ray. Ray's a vet. I think that Logan starts throwing the hairs on his balls.
Ray's too fat now.
Yeah, but Ray might be fat, but he was still out there doing the best he could.
And I like the new finish from Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Zoe Stark's K360, but a DDT instead of a knee. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. Logan, let me tell you this about Logan.
Asshole.
That's one thing. But I'm gonna leave that in the real world. Wrestling WWE universe, Logan Paul. Again, went out there, had a really good main event with Rey Mysterio. Yes, it started off sloppy, but they picked up in the second or third half of this, and it was really good. But I will add this. I have a thought of Logan Paul from a wrestler that's in AEW that critiqued him. This is from Kenneth Omega.
Kenneth Omega, okay.
Kenneth Omega, the best bout machine. Hold on, let me get it up. I should have prepared this.
You should always be ready, man. You shouldn't have to wait to get it up. You should just get it up.
No, sometimes some of us take time, okay? The pills don't just work directly, all right?
It takes an hour.
Some people need the gel. Have you got the quote
I just need cognac and honey.
And sugar and natty and a picture of natty.
And a picture of natty and we owe. It's going on.
And a voice note from that. Hey Marcus.
What's the quote, Marcus?
What's the meal of the day today? It's pizza with sides of carrot sticks and celery.
Put the fries in the bag.
Would you like a cookie to go with that?
And me with the apron and hairnet that you like. You know, the hairnet and apron.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, what's the quote that from Kenneth Omega?
All right. Oh. Here we go. I'm glad Logan Paul is able to convince you he is a fantastic wrestler. However, could Logan Paul walk into New Japan and do a G1 where you have to walk in every night and have an actual banger? No, he absolutely cannot. Does it matter? No. He clearly is setting his roots down in WWE, and that is what he wants to be a star at, and that totally makes sense for him. Now,
I don't understand the hate from Kenneth Omega.
I don't even know if it's hate. It's kind of middle of the road hate. It was more like he can't go to Japan to have G1. But these are like he says in his own argument, this ain't the matches he's trying to have.
But it's the I'm happy for you, but
yeah. Also, the man is not allowed in Japan. He's not allowed in Japan, for the record.
That's only according to one man.
No, I think it's legit. Isn't it legit?
Oh wait, you're talking. I thought you were talking about Kenny. No, Logan.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about Logan. No, not Kenny.
But he tried to style that conversation out with Dom. He says he wants to be invited back. I was like, yeah, because you need to be invited back to be allowed in the country.
So with that being said, I think Logan Paul is a tremendous wrestler for what he does, and I don't think it has anything to do with in ring. I just think the man carries himself very well in the ring. Like he carries himself like a wrestler.
He's naturally dislikable.
Yes.
So anytime he does anything, it's like, oh, fuck you. And then he turns out to be good at this?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Like there are little things. Even when he was going one-on-one with CM Punk on the microphone, he felt like he belonged. CM Punk is probably a 10 out of 10 for most nights on the microphone. For most nights. And Logan was able to go back and forth with him. You know, it just felt natural. It didn't feel like he was scripted in any way, because CM Punk don't seem like he's someone that's scripted at all, so he can say whatever. And I just felt like, oh man, this guy really does fit in. And
I didn't even know what? Happened,
he might win the Elimination Chamber and go fight Cody. Put a Paul in the main event.
No.
Put a Paul in the main event.
No. Mark, with all that other star power you got, I don't know about that. But Punk versus Logan might be interesting.
I don't think we're going that route, though. We're going Cody versus Punk. That's the better route. That's the best route, I think, right now. Finals of the Elimination Chamber is Punk versus Cena. Crowd probably goes a little crazy. Cena loses to some random roll-up or something.
Oh, I'm going to get mad again.
CM Punk blows a kiss at him. John looks sad. That's how Elimination Chamber ends in Toronto.
All right. So that is the end of today's show. Unless you've got any closing arguments.
No, I got 5 minutes to get into the queue. But Marcus,
Okay.
what's your thing?
All right. Thoughts on the Super Bowl, Eric, and the halftime show, real quick.
I thought it was I enjoyed the Super Bowl more than I like, and I just didn't realize I hated the Chiefs as much as I did. They had the kiss of death from shaking hands with the president apparently. But I did think that Saquon was gonna make a difference, and I was sold on the Eagles when I saw the pregame, and they showed me the coach who was crying. I was like, I really love a passionate coach, and shout out to him. Halftime show, I thought it was entertaining. Seeing Serena Williams crip walk and then realize that was his ex, I was like, all the stuff that you have to figure out what Kendrick could be trying to do on there is crazy. Samuel Jackson, nice seeing him also. That's all I got.
Manny, what say you?
I told you.
Yeah, but it wasn't on the show.
No. I told you my favorite Super Bowl halftime show was the Dr. Dre one, because, as we've stated numerous times whenever we talk about music on this channel, I am a man that is stuck in 2002. I rarely listen to new music.
It's 23 years of music Manny has never heard.
I have heard. I just choose not to consistently listen to it. But yeah, I thought we all kind of just wanted one song, and we were like, "Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?" It was more the anticipation for the show, because obviously being a man that's not into new music, I don't think most of the songs he played were bangers. But we were all there to yell pedophile.
Yeah.
And that's all we were there for.
I don't know if this stat is accurate, but Raphael just posted that his halftime show beat Michael Jackson halftime show by 100,000 people. Michael Jackson had 133.4 million, and Kendrick had 133.5 million.
That's just because the population is big.
Mark, were you disappointed?
People around there.
Mark, were you disappointed that he didn't do more of his hits?
No, I was more into what do you know about me, Eric? I'm into theatrics.
I know you are.
A great example is me going on the haunted, what is it called, from Disneyland, the Haunted Mansion, and being more enthralled about, how'd they do that? And then more actually enjoying the ride.
Oh, gentlemen,
so,
I'm gonna have to leave at this point.
Why? Because it's ain't Texas?
I gotta go coordinate. This ain't.
Because you be all night drunk in love.
You guys are my protector, though. You guys are my protector. Because I got 16 carriages to get out of here.
Yeah, but you can't pay your bills. But it's your destiny, child. Go ahead, get those tickets.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, for all my independent women out there.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
We started off for cool. Anyway, I'm not gonna sing Beyonce to you people. That's a sing.
You gotta pay him. You gotta pay him money to do that.
My thoughts on the Super Bowl again echoes a lot of what you guys said about the game.
I didn't even talk about the game, but I'll let you finish.
Not the game. Not the game.
No, you carry on.
No, but the game was I'll echo what Eric said. Again, shocked about how much I hated the Chiefs and how much I guess I wanted the Eagles to win or not the Chiefs. I don't know how I was feeling, but I was just shocked. Even when you guys messaged or we were talking, it was like, 17-0, they're going to fuck it up. And Eric called me. I was like, yeah, it's the second half. They're going to fuck it up somehow, or second quarter. But nothing ever happened, and just felt like, wow, this is an amazing time. So what a time to be alive.
So I was actually, I think I mostly stayed awake till after the halftime show. Mm-hmm. So at that point, it wasn't that bad. I think I fell asleep for maybe, I woke up with 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Mm. And I was like, what massacre happened here?
There was one of those, I'm going to clean all this shit up.
Yeah, because the Chiefs hadn't even got those two gimme touchdowns at the end.
Yeah.
They hadn't been given those yet, but they were like, we ain't trying anymore.
No. Patrick Mahomes was still running for his life. He was like, oh man, stop this.
Do you know what I enjoyed about that? It made me think of Zach Wilson running for his life every time he was a Jets quarterback. Sam Darnold running for his life every time he was a Jets quarterback.
Yeah. It made me think of Kermit the Frog, to be honest. Just like, oh! Just flailing his arms on the side, like, what's going on? What's going on?
But yeah, I'm glad the Chiefs didn't win again and do a three-peat.
You know, they got the patent for the three-peat, too.
Why?
They got it before the, before the loss. It's Super Bowl week. The Chief ownership bought the patent for like a three-peat for them. This is what I learned after. And I was like, and then the Eagles apparently learned about this. And then they start teasing them during the game. Talking about this ain't nothing. We gonna get, y'all, what y'all gonna do with that patent now? It's a waste of money. So, pettiness on the field, of course.
But this is what I like now because everyone's talking about the downfall of the Chiefs now. If they cut, and this is normally what happens when you lose a Super Bowl, the team starts to get pulled apart and people start getting greedy, like those free agents, and start moving places that like just want, do you know what, I've won? Let me go get my money.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, I believe the Chiefs are still a good team. I didn't call them cheaters like everybody else. But just like before halftime, I told Eric that I think I text they haven't activated the cheat code yet. They haven't paid the refs. I paid you.
Yeah, Eric's like, oh yeah, we're waiting for the cheat code to activate in the second half or something along those lines. So
that's what Kendrick was doing his performance when he had to turn to the controller. They placed the controller up, down, right, left, right.
Yeah,
he was really trying. He was really trying.
I tell you what, that face he made when he said "Say Drake."
Yeah, it is iconic. It's iconic. I know people. There are some people who, mostly in the I want to say this in the white universe of the world, who hated this performance and said they didn't understand anything. I thought the performance was really well done. I thought it was a good show. I thought you got to see. I thought the addition of Samuel Jackson was awesome. He looked great. I thought that was probably the best part. Yeah. I thought, you know, all the things you could see, just all the like random Easter eggs going on there, and I thought it was really good. And I think people just wanted him to just do what everybody do at halftime. Just play your hits, play 2 minutes of a hit, and then go to the next song instead of I'm gonna just basically do a 30-minute play of my words or whatever. That's basically it. He just did a performance. And I thought it was a really good performance. For some reason, I really popped when Serena showed up script walking. I was like, Serena!
This is
ridiculous!
So many people didn't believe that it was actually Serena. And it was like, oh, you racist.
No, Serena Williams is so... I don't know how you distinguish Serena. You'd be like, oh, that's not Serena Williams. Like, look, we've seen Serena for 1,000 years already, it seems like.
Serena's hair. Serena can look like a different person every time she changes her hair.
Yeah.
So
you still know.
But she is the most dominant woman in sports ever.
Yeah. That's like you not recognize. Oh, that's Shaquille O'Neal right there. Overall, I thought it was a good show. You know what I hate about the performance, though?
What do you hate about it?
I hate. This is something that just annoys me, and I don't know why. I hate that everybody out there explaining the Kendrick performance. I hate every dissection of it. Like, just every ounce of it. Yes, it may have a lot of meaning, but until he say, this is what I intended, I don't give a damn what you people think he intended.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing about bell bottoms that I was like, what? They're talking about the bell bottoms as symbolism. I'm thinking of The Rock.
Yeah, I thought The Rock. So, you've all seen this face. You've all seen this face.
Drake.
I love the memes that come with this. If I send this to you, it means not only am I celebrating your downfall, I orchestrated it. If I text this to you, just know you're cooked.
Yeah.
If I send this to you, just know the demon time doesn't even begin to describe what I'm on. If I send this to you, just know I'm about to do something diabolical. And that's the word I love even more about anything.
Yes. Honestly, that look was just like, you know how pyro goes off in the middle of shows or something? It felt like pyros. Like everything lit up. Oh, shit. I felt like he was talking to me, but you know who really got that message? I'm sure Drake was like, whoa, my TV's a little hot right now.
If I send this to you, it means that I'm about to destroy a man while wearing some flared jeans.
By the way, those jeans apparently are really expensive, like $500 for those pair of jeans.
Yeah, but like they're boot cuts, man. Why do you want those? The only person I will never confront wearing boot cuts is Brock Lesnar.
And that's for the physical purposes.
Yeah, because he'll whoop my fucking ass.
Yeah. I wouldn't confront Kendrick not because I believe Kendrick could whoop. No, not because I believe he could whoop my ass or lyrically tear my life apart. Not because of that. It's because I know he has bodyguards that would kill me.
No, Marcus.
They would just hammer me like fucking Donkey Kong.
He'd make you a star. He'd make you a star. He would make you a star.
No, I think that I would just disappear. He would just be like, he's not famous enough that he can't disappear. Randy's gonna be like, have you heard from Marcus? Nope. Eric, have you heard from Marcus? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Word on the street is...
Yeah. Yeah. He's gone. I don't know if you've seen Goodfellas. When, what you call him? Have you seen Goodfellas?
Bits of it.
Oh, wow.
It's
Man,
not
you can watch Goodfellas.
Marcus, every time you tell me to watch something or I haven't done anything, do you know what it makes me want to do?
This isn't even black. This is Deadbeat Manny.
This makes me want to do this.
Deadbeat Manny. Go to go get him cigarettes. Go get that carton of milk. We ain't got no cereal, Dad. I'm going to get milk, though. You don't even drink milk. Go ahead and get the milk. Could be a lost kid or something. But yeah, man, for God's sake, watch Goodfellas. For God's sakes, it's a classic of Italian gangsters. It's one of the greatest gangster movies of all time.
To be fair, I am playing Mafia 2, and eventually we'll be playing Mafia 3, because I got really bored because there's no games to play.
Yeah, but you know what? That's more like in the Godfather Mafia. This is more in the these are kind of cool, but pieces of shit Mafia here. They really suck. Goodfellas is great. Anyway, spoil the movie for you. There's a moment when a character dies.
Oh no!
And they go to a payphone because this is ancient. They go to a payphone. It's like he just wanted to check up on him, and he's like, "Oh, how's he going? How's it going?" And the guy just goes, "He's gone. He's gone. What do you mean he's gone? He's gone. Forget about it. He's gone." Yeah. And then you see Robert De Niro just like, "Damn," into the phone booth crying. And he's like, "They whacked him. They fucking whacked him. They fucking whacked him." That's how I would have died if I would have tried to attack Kendrick or anyone with fame and power.
So, the new addition to the show was very shy earlier because she came into the room, and the Lord was a bit too loud.
Oh,
so she ran away. But hopefully, if I talk in a more calming manner on Thursday, she will be here.
The debut of our star.
The star.
Yeah, honestly, I believe she could do the whole AEW report by herself, and the same amount of people would care.
And I'm gonna play the footage from the end of WrestleMania 20 of Vince saying, "It's time to shake things up again." The channel is currently in the toilet.
Yep. We're bringing in the dogs.
This little dog is gonna bring this channel back to relevancy.
Yeah, I honestly think, man, you need to set the dog up, put it with a microphone, let the dog do whatever it wants, put subtitles in it, and it'll be our review of AEW. Dogs, I believe ChatGPT, AI can translate dog talk.
It can.
AI can do anything.
I'm currently training it to say Marcus is a bitch, but not the first or last time that will happen to him.
No. I'm sure I'm gonna walk on my door and all of a sudden you're a bitch. Oh, what the fuck? Who, neighbor? Why? What did I do to you? Nothing.
Because we will be dropping the hardest rap album.
Oh.
The hardest rap album.
Oh my god. Oh, Manny. Oh, boy, you gotta put a do-rag on that dog. Dude, I'm gonna send you a video later of us being beat to the punch with cats and do-rags.
Oh,
There's a cat with a wave, just waves for days on him. Wave for days.
you know how fluffy this dog is? If I put a do-rag on her, she'd have so many waves. Look how fluffy she is.
She get all the bitches. She get all the bitches.
She is a little bitch.
Yeah, but she get them all. She get them all. All the bitches.
So that is today's show.
See, guys, we love animals.
We're about to exploit this dog for views.
Yeah, if we don't get it, we don't get 1 million views by sundown, that dog's going sky high.
And hopefully increase our female audience.
Who we at, 1? Maybe?
3 at most.
That's if we're hoping they're still listening. Well, Madrina listened to the show until she realized Betty was praying for her downfall.
Not praying. Not praying.
What's the other word?
Manifesting.
Duh, 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 duh.
That's what all the posh white girls be saying these days.
Yeah. Manny hit him with that Kendrick. Say Electra. Just stare right at her.
Say Madrina. But yeah, like the video, subscribe if we haven't. We'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah.
But more nonsense.
Yeah, and you know, if everything goes well, I should give Manny an eye exam to see if he can tell the difference between 1, 2, or even a 3 and a 4. How is this gonna work? I don't know. I don't think
How
that
is it
far
gonna
ahead.
work?
I'll figure it out
difficult.
Thursday at 3 in the morning.
It seems difficult to do, but I have all the faith in him that he will attempt something.
That's a nice way of saying, well, may not work.
It may not work, but if it doesn't, you'll have more fun when it doesn't. Because we seem to make gold over things that don't work.
Yeah. Like Ryan. Man doesn't work. I'm sure he don't have a job. Somehow he's out there in the streets.
Collecting weathered women.
I can imagine Ryan pick up line for any homeless woman. Here's some change. Come with me.
Like he's a Pied Piper.
Yeah. Come with me if you want to live. I have soup.
he's got like a can of his own change, and he's Pied Pipering it, and they all start following him.
He's got soup and whiskey. He say, come with me.
Got some meth on his back.
Yeah. You don't have to eat out the trash can tonight. I'm taking you to McDonald's. Supersize that shit, bitch.
We're going luxurious tonight, baby.
Yes, I want a large coat to go with that.
Hey, baby. If you play cards right, I'll take you to White Castle. You ain't got no home, but you have some incredible diarrhea.
Yes, got some little bitty burgers and diarrhea.
What is the deal with White Castle? Why is it so?
No, I don't have it in California. We don't have it. That's a East Coast thing, and I guess Vegas has it. But technically, I've never actually had a real White Castle. I've had frozen White Castle out of a grocery store that you have to warm up in the microwave. That sounds terrible, and yes, man, it is.
So
did I get diarrhea? No, I didn't. But I'm sure it took years off my life.
Microwave burgers are a thing here too. They're called Rustlers, the brand.
Oh, okay.
Every time I've had it, you normally have it in a pinch. It was like, I'm hungry. I can't be bothered to make my own burger right now. I'll get this stomachache instantly. But like normally I get it. It's like, I need to clear myself out anyway. So let me give myself my own colonic irrigation. Let
me tell you how fucked up I am as a human being.
Okay, I didn't realize we have a therapy session, but okay.
Yeah, this is, and you know what? I didn't realize until after I did this. I'm really a sad fool who needs mental health. So, it was a rainy day last week. I can't remember the actual day. I had no food in my house. I didn't feel like going shopping. I didn't feel like going anywhere. Didn't want to drive. So I live across the street from a grocery outlet. It's a store right here. And on the left side, it's a Domino's Pizza. I said, I'm going to grocery outlet because I'm just going to get me eat a bowl of Cheerios tonight. Fuck it. I
Ooh.
go.
Hold on.
I get.
Is everything all right?
Huh?
The bowl of Cheerios for dinner is kind of concerning.
Yeah. Don't worry about my mental health. It was a snack. I just want a snack, okay? Don't fucking worry about it, all right? I was hungry, but not really. I just knew I wanted to eat something. I didn't know what, but I did have a craving for Honey Nut Cheerios. Anyway, I went there, got my box of Cheerios, and then was like, well, I'll just walk around. Let me see. I'm walking through the aisle. It's the frozen section, and I say, oh, frozen pizzas. I haven't had one of those in a while. Let me get this one. The red bear pizza. I just microwave that shit. I eat that too. Sounds like I'm on drugs.
Microwave pizza. Why would you do that to yourself?
Hey, shut up, Betty.
At least throw it in the oven.
So, yeah, hold on. So I got it, put it in the microwave, ate the pizza, still haven't touched the Honey Nut Cheerios because I was like, why did I even do this? And so as I'm eating the pizza with a fork and knife, I think to myself, I go, Marcus, what are you doing? I'm eating a frozen pizza. Domino's is across the street. You could have just got a real pizza if you wanted pizza. And then I went, oh, I'm an idiot. I looked at the Honey Nut Cheerios and said, you're not even worth it. I barely have enough milk to eat one bowl. It was a stupid decision. Bad decisions. Great decisions in Marcus' life.
I've been eating these Chicago town pizza subs. So they're quite nice.
Yeah? Are they're frozen?
They're not diarrhea infusing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually do have a Domino's pizza on the way, so I like to bid everyone adieu.
Good night.
Bang.
Jabal asked, was it deep in dish, Manny?
No, it was. I do like those ones as well, but this one was just the sub pizza roll.
Okay.
Good. It's good. It's good. Like when you get it in there, it's crunchy. That's the best part about it.
I just think these look like some frozen pizza gentlemen right here. They look like they're happy to eat anything.
Except that middle one.
He needs to stop. He's eating all the food from them.
Look how malnourished the one on the left is.
Yeah. It's like, you just can't leave us grapes, man. I wanted meat.
Do you think he'd go to Arby's? No, he wouldn't. They got all the meat stuff.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye. Like and subscribe.
No,
Donate money.
Yeah. Donate money. We're poor. You don't want a diarrhea pizza and frozen pizza. Marcus can't afford Domino's pizza, so he gets frozen ones.
Diarrhea
Please
pizza.
help.
We
help.
The cry for help has ended.